Hi all, and welcome to JimmyRig Pro. Today we're going to show you a few new plugins, the first of which will allow us to manually clean up this flawed breakdance move here. By using this new functionality, you'll be able to work through previously captured motions and selectively fix areas that don't quite work. So, without further ado, let's start by tweaking this character's ground position. That's better. So now we want to probably tweak the weight maps a little. Small adjustment to the character settings, a little bit on the arms there. That's probably going to work a bit better. Yeah, that's a good start. Okay, the way we work with this plugin is to first bait the clip, and then we can look at the errors within the motion capture data in more detail. Okay, so there's some errors in there. Look, there's an odd twist going on there in the leg. Do you see that? Okay, so we're going to use the manual adjust here, and that will allow us to fix the issue. So just grab the manual adjust, put it over the sort of affected area. So you've got two modes in there, pose adjust and pose replace. And in this case we're going to effectively replace part of the animation. So here we are, just tweaking that right leg into a new pose. Just a short fix. There we go, so that is now fixed. And there you can see your hand going through the leg. And we can sort that out pretty easily too. So we're going to find the first point of intersection here, which is around there. Add another manual adjust, drop it onto the timeline and drag it along. And this time we're going to use pose adjust. And this keeps the original animation but adds a little offset. Okay, it's still going through the knee there. Just another little tweak. There we go. So it's offsetting the animation. And there's no more intersections. Actually, there's one more thing we can fix here with the same plugin. And you can see the right foot is a little bit high. So let's just fix that now. Really, really easy to use. You keep using the same plugin and tweak these errors out. What we're going to do this time is use a control left click, and that's going to give us a temporary IK target which will run for the length of the block. There's a ease in and ease out with each of these dialog boxes. And it starts from the first frame. Oh, I think we've done too much there. Let's just adjust that. A little bit more timing adjustment there. Yeah, nearly. I think that'll probably do it. I think for the purpose of this demonstration that's more than good enough. So there you have it. A few easy to use tools that's left us with a nice clean breakdance motion. Let's have a look at this at half speed. Make the viewport go full frame. Here we go. And lovely. Just a couple of minutes of work. You can get a clean piece of motion capture data. Okay, so let's have a look at what else we can do. So in this demonstration we're going to show you a few more techniques. Set up a walk cycle and tweak the weight maps. And set up a loop here, bake it out. drag it onto the timeline. This is all pretty standard stuff, you know, extend it out and that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to load in a previously made model. Yeah, don't laugh. Yeah. Yeah, I know you can do better. Okay, so you can see that's not exactly walking up the ramp. So if we use the grounder plugin there and just drag it over the course of the whole timeline and have a look. Et voila! So we're not walking through the ramp anymore, and that railing over on the left there, his right hand, he just wants to use it, you know. But of course, when the motion was captured, well, it wasn't really using it. So we're going to use this anim IK block, and this basically allows you to add a temporary IK target to, you know, an arm or a leg, and then animate that over the course of the block. So let's move his hand over there on the railing. Move the chap over. Little extra tweak. Yep, that's getting there. Okay, I know it goes through the railing, but we can fix that later. So, okay, so there's we need to fix the end of the animation here. So let's put that down onto the railing, but because of the ease out situation is set to 5, it kind of snaps back, so we need to set that to 0 so it's not trying to ease out that. And put it back onto the railing again, like so. So everything's moved in the view space, so we need to adjust the camera in order to place it correctly. So now what we have is the hand following the railing up, and we've just got to correct that intersection there. So we're going to use the manual adjust again in the pose adjust mode as we used before, if you remember. So let's double click on that. So pose adjust mode, and we'll just move the arm out a little there, and so there we go, it lands on there. Just one little error, it's the arm's out a little too far, so if we just adjust the start position, that'll mean that he's not walking with his arm out to the side, which looks a little bit silly. Okay, so that came up on there nicely, and he tracks it up. Okay, so let's take a different view of this and play it in actual time. Oh, that was a bit magnetic. Just adjust the ease in time so it blends better. It looks much more natural. So there you have it, a few of the new plugins available to the Jimmy Rig Pro beta users, and I hope you're going to have a lot of fun with them. If you've got any questions, do let us know through the forum. Why don't you show us what you can do? See you next time.